Hello all you beautiful people. Let me just set my timer. I've reset my lights and I've actually brought them down a little bit, so hopefully you guys will be able to see a little bit better. So in between the fun stuffies and whatnot, I'm busy downloading my bougeoir and my doo-wop videos for you guys, and I'm just gonna jump over a little bit to dieting and stuff again. A couple of things, okay, for my contestants and for my non-contestants. I know I have 16 contestants left over, and one of my contestants had to drop out of the competition because she's had, or the contest, because she's had some bad news, and she's got some medical issues and whatnot, and we are thinking of her, and we are she might, you know, we'll see how things go. Maybe she'll get better and we can get her back on the bandwagon. But that's okay, we still love you. Even if you're not in the contest, you can still chat with us. And also, the reason I'm bringing up this making this video is because it's not only for contestants. I know that there are some of you subbies out there. Oh, talking about subbies, guys, I'm at 385 subbies right now. I thank you, I bless you, and I welcome you guys to my channel. It is so wonderful to have you guys and have all my new subbies, and you guys have to come over and chat with me and pop into my channel and not just watch the videos. I want your opinions too. So you guys have to come and give me your opinions on stuff. And now the reason I'm making this video today is because I know that there is a couple of people, subscribers of mine, that's been following the program, the dieting as well as the training and everything else. And so the next step obviously will be, I'll put that on video so that you guys can do along. So okay, so I'm going to talk to a bunch of people now. I know there's people that's been trying and they haven't been sugar-free for 2 weeks or anything like that. So this rule that I'm going to make now is not for you guys, okay? If you guys have not been sugar-free for 2 to 3 weeks because basically what this video is you guys are going to get a prize for being sugar-free for 3 weeks or 2 weeks. So anybody who has still had cheats and who has still had fruit yogurt, even if it says non-sweetened or non-fat or whatever, any sugar that you've had in your diet, any carbs that you've had in your diet, like bread or wafers or whatever you guys have been eating, you cannot be, you don't fall under the same law as the one I'm making right now. This video is basically only for people who have been sugar-free for 2 to 3 weeks. For those, I know there's a couple of people that started the diet even before I started the contest, so you guys are ready for the next step. So this will be the next step in your process or your progress or whatever of your journey. So, okay guys, there was a reason that I had you guys off of the sugar. You know what that reason is? It's to get you out of your sugar withdrawal and everything else. You guys have been training really well. I haven't gotten all the contestants food logs and whatnot, but that's okay. I know they're on their way. They emailed me and stuff like that. So okay, so guys, after you've trained for 2 weeks and you started your dieting for 2 weeks and you've been completely sugar free, a week from now, Saturday, so if this Saturday is your second week of being sugar free, you've got 1 more week to go, and then next Saturday, so not this coming Saturday, not the day after tomorrow, the next one. In other words, you're going to not have had sugar for 3 weeks. What you're going to get is a cheat meal. You can have 1 cheat meal over the weekend, and this is what your diet is going to be like until you fall off the bandwagon. Then you have to go back onto a sugar-free, carb-free for 2 to 3 weeks before you can do this again. Okay, the cheat meal is going to consist of the following rules. I've got 5 minutes. Okay, first of all, you can either choose a Saturday or a Sunday. If you are the type of person that once you start eating carbs, you cannot stop, the best thing to do is to have this cheat meal the last day. The last meal of the day will be your cheat meal. So you can either go out with your your spouses or your girlfriends or whatever to dinner. Here is the rules. In this cheating diet, you have a half an hour that you can cheat, okay? That's the first rule. Whatever you're going to eat is going to have to be finished in a half an hour. The second rule is you cannot sit in front of the TV or the computer to eat this meal or this cheat that you're going to have. You have to sit by a table. You can sit around with friends, you can go to a restaurant, you can, whatever you want to do, you have to sit by a table and eat it. Okay? Once your half an hour is finished, whether you go out or you don't go out or whatever, once you're going to have a timer that's going to be there. You don't have to look at the timer, turn it and let it ring whenever. Once your half an hour is over, your cheat meal for the week is done and over. You're not going to have anything anymore. You're not going to keep your scraps for your husband who, or your leftovers for your husband who's been traveling and is going to come back in 2 days. You're not going to put it in your dog's bowl if you're not sure your dog is going to eat it, because I don't want you going digging it out after 2 days out of your dog bowl. So whatever you are done after that half an hour, once you stand up from that table, it is over. No more. Everything that is left over is going in the garbage, not in a little bag that you can dig out of the garbage. You scratch it all in the garbage. Now, in that half an hour, you can have anything you want, okay? If you want pizza, you can have pizza. If you want a hamburger, you can have hamburger. If you want fries, you can have fries. You can have anything. You can have a 6-pack of beer if you want. You can have a bottle of wine if you want. If you decide that you would rather have, if you're a sweet tooth like me, I prefer just continuing on my diet, but having all the desserts I possibly can shove into my face in that half an hour. So I would go out and get myself some fancy desserts from a restaurant and bring it back home, and I'll save it, or during the week I'll decide what my cheat meal is going to be and I'll buy whatever I'm going to eat in that half an hour. And sometimes because I really feel like having it, my eyes will be too big for my mouth, so I end up not being able to finish it, and it goes in the garbage. That's it. When I'm done, if I can't get any more in, whether it's before my half an hour, I might sit there for a little bit and wait and see if I can get it all in, but if I can't, it goes in the garbage, and that's it. You guys can have literally anything you want, okay? The other thing that you guys can do is from now on, every single day of your life, you can have sugar-free Jello. There's like, it's the 0-calorie diet, the 0-calorie, I think there's like five calories in it maybe, or something like that. You guys can have a bowl of sugar-free Jello every single night of your life if you want, okay? It's unlimited, except for this fact. Oh, would I say? That was a weird sentence, forget that sentence. Do not eat the sugar-free Jello unless you have finished all of your proteins for the day. All 6 meals of protein. Do not go and go, yay, I can have my sugar-free Jello, and then finish a bowl of sugar-free Jello and be so full that you cannot finish your protein. Your protein is still going to be the first thing. Now, you guys should start realizing after about 2 to 3 weeks, your metabolism should start kicking in and picking up, and where the food in the first week or so was maybe too little or too much for you and you just couldn't get it in, you will find the more your metabolism actually kicks in and your body starts burning the food, the closer you're going to get to being hungry when your 6 meals are over. So a couple of things that you guys can maybe also get in the grocery cupboard there is gherkins or pickles, like they call them in Canada. You know those, the ones with garlic or without garlic. I like the garlic ones. You know the you know, like pickled cucumbers. There you go, pickled cucumbers. You guys can have that for snacks at night too. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. You can have your sugar-free Jello if you're hungry, and you guys enjoy your cheat meal. And it's not going to make you fat unless you guys have not been sugar-free. Anybody who's going to try and do this cheat meal, if they haven't been sugar-free for 2 to 3 weeks, you can throw in the towel, because you're going to have to start from scratch and you're not going to make it through the diet, okay? So this is only if you've been sugar-free for 2 to 3 weeks. That's the only time that you're going to first, for the Saturday or the Sunday, get your cheat meal. And from now on, this is going to happen every weekend. You can plan for the whole week, whatever your cheat meal is going to be for that weekend, and that is what you're going to do, and you will not get fat from that one cheat meal. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, and keep well. And I did buy a couple of things at the Bourjois counter, and I don't know if you guys are bored of seeing the stuff that I bought. I'm kind of feeling bad for doing so many of those videos in a row, but if you want to, let me know, and I will show you guys what I got. The lip gloss that I have on right now is what I Mwah. Don't know if you guys can see it, what I bought, one of the things I bought. So anyway, have a great day, guys. Keep well. Bye-bye.